What is up, Pump
Mute.
Fake Pod? Trevor muted to start the episode, so he's got his one. He did one yesterday, but yeah, man. What is up, Pump Fake Pod? Picks for December 11th, going over December 10th games. It was a good slate, man. I have to say, fire. Another green, profitable day for me, and a fun one. I don't know if you got some eyes on these games, but they were some good ones. Started early too. Oh, muted again.
They were good. That Asheville comeback was great. Baylor laid the wood to start the day. There were some good games, some good comebacks, and overall was finally a good day. I'll take it.
Yeah, it was a great day. Started 0-2, but fought back, won some bets in the 7 p.m. slate. Baylor, you got that. But Norfolk almost covered, but Baylor just kind of stuck it to them at the end of the first half. It was a 5-point game, and then I'm pretty sure them to end the half. Princeton, Trevor, you got any thoughts on the Princeton team after watching?
Yeah, they're terrible. Had a chance to win the game and wide open inbounder under the rim, and they decide to go after a double team and brick it and lose the game. Princeton is bad. This was a game to win. They blew it. They are out of fate. This team may not win ever again. They are god awful. Had the chance many times and just blew it. Princeton is a joke.
And before we get into the 7 p.m. slate and recapping, thanks everyone in the chat. A little late here, but no big deal. Especially when Daquan's here. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. And I think Trevor will be in a better mood today, even with his Wisconsin loss. So he needs to be more happy. You know, he needs to be happy. It's noticeable. You need to be happy, Trev. Come on.
Yeah,
Need the positivity.
It was a good day today, as long as Northridge hangs on.
Always a good day. It's a long game. I've known you for 3 years now. You've always been up at the end of the year. It's a long season. You'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Always a good day. Always a good day.
Mine just sucks going negative. So,
it was a good one though. Today, I enjoyed today's games. Let's talk about UNC Asheville. I got +4.5. Saw at the tip it was +6.5, and my goodness, Miami, Ohio was boat racing them. Asheville was kind of hanging around, and then the second half, just Miami, Ohio turned on the Jets, and then Asheville just couldn't let loose. They were forcing turnovers. They were scoring. Asheville ends up forcing overtime, which I was worried about. I was like, fine, I'm fine if they lose by one. They force overtime. Asheville goes up originally 3-0 in OT, and then it was nothing after that. Miami, Ohio, 6 points. UNC Asheville covers the 4.5. One of my best covers of the season. I watched that entire game, and it was also a very good game.
Yeah. George Washington also, lost outright. 22.5-point favorites it closed off at. Not a good look for my A10 champs, but just lit a fire under their ass. They'll be fine. Just wanted to get that bullshit loss out of the way, and they're going to be on a war path from here on out. So watch out for G-Dub. They are not to be fucked with after today.
G-Dub is they'll be back next time. And hey, shout out Lloyd Bonafide. I'm on a crazy heater right now. It's insane. Thanks to this show and others, help me make right decisions. Let's go. Appreciate you, Lloyd. Yes, fire day. I mean, Trevor and I both. Another day in the green. We're just inching back to 30 units. Hand up though. Bet Liberty.
They get crushed.
Oh yeah, they lost by 40. They were never in this game. They had like 6 points 10 minutes into the game. I think my cap of what I was worried about Liberty had was NC State just buoyed them. Just buoyed them, man. It was bad. But VCU New Mexico over hit. 81-78. That pace was absolutely zooming for Martelli Jr. New Mexico goes into the Siegel Center and gets it done. Good win for New Mexico, and the points were flying over. Trevor, did you get up on Idaho Notre Dame at all, too?
I did not. Debated bet Notre Dame with the Burton. I know Burton tore his ACL or whatever, but debated betting them. Get up game, the one spot injury bump, but never did. Never even saw the score. So can't tell if it would have been a winner bet or if it would have been an
Idaho was tied with Notre Dame for like most of the game and trading points, and then Idaho scored 2 points in the final 7 minutes. Notre Dame wins by 15. Idaho does not cover, so would have been brutal either way. But Marshall on the road got it done.
They were home
1.5. Keep that. Sure they were home. Easy. That was easy. Or Marshall at home. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Marshall back at home gets it done. They were only up 1 at the end of the first half, but they just couldn't miss in the second half. Watch that game too. They win 77-61. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, they ran away with that.
Did you bet Charleston, South Florida at all?
I did not. I saw it was like a tie game, basically the whole way through. So glad I laid off to that. I did like South Florida, but just never got there enough to pull the trigger.
Luckily you didn't, because I bet Charleston, and that was the right side the entire time. Charleston, there was one point they were down like 10 or 14 in the first half, and then they brought it back, and they were within a 1-possession, 2-possession game the entire time. Charleston got it done for me there, and then Massachusetts. I don't know if you got that one with us too. No, Elliott bet that one plus 2.5. That was a fun one.
That was got dicey. Blew a 15-point lead or whatever.
Yeah,
but they still got it done. Thank God. So shout out Frank Martin, big dub over Big Brother in town.
Let's talk about Mr. Debbie Downer over there for sure. Texting the group chat how bad Purdue is. Again, way too early. Just like how he texted about IU only up 12 at the time. Purdue turned it on, man. Opened up with a 27-2 run in the second half. What did Matt Painter say to those guys? My team total over gets it done. I believe your Purdue minus 19.5 and double dip with your team total over gets it done as well. So, Purdue comes out strong to cover and hit our team total over. Trevor, any apologies to Matt Painter and what you said about Purdue in the chat at all?
No. He owes me a thank you letter because I lit a fire under their ass. They looked like fucking shit in that game. I mean, even to get it, they had a 12-point lead, but it didn't feel like a 12-point lead in the first half. It felt like it was maybe 4 or 5 points. They just can never get away from Minnesota, and they came out that second half and blitzed them right out the gate and just took all the will to live and desire to play away from Minnesota and just curb stomped them from there on out. It was like 29. Yeah, firefighter Dave, you were saying 22-0 run to start the half. Crazy. Kept looking up, and Minnesota just wasn't scoring, and Purdue just kept putting up more. So shout out Painter. You're welcome to get your boys going for that one.
And DeJuice Painter always calls the dogs off. I feel like in those big ones, but Did you get back into the first half team total under for Houston? We were right. No. We found it. Oh man, it worked. Jackson State had 12 points with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Yeah. They ended with 16 in the first half. The team total under for Houston hits. We're back, baby. I know Elliott got in on that as well. I won't speak for him, but we did get on that and found that that angle is back a little bit. So they may have covered for some people, may not have. But the team total under definitely covered in the first half for us. Let's go. Houston kind of bullied them in the end, and after a sluggish start.
Yeah, I don't know. The Houston hasn't looked as dominant defensively like they were last year when we were just covering those every single time. I think I played it 2 or 3 times this year, lost every single one. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm not going to keep donating to this play that everybody is aware of now. So I feel like we got on it pretty early, and then everyone
were
figured it out, and the books over adjusted and screwed everybody else who's betting those unders for the most part.
We were pioneers of that shit. I'm not even fronting on that. We were definitely pioneers there. But that was a fun one to get back into. Not an automatic bet by any means. Yeah, I agree, Ken. But yeah, they're back. Tell me you took Eastern Kentucky -4.5 against Eastern Illinois. Illinois they were fighting, man. They were up 1 at the half, but Eastern Kentucky clamped, and Eastern Illinois just gave it all they had in the first half. It got it done. -5.5, -4.5, whatever you got, didn't matter. They win by 9, 68-59. Shout out Eastern Kentucky. Let's go. They don't make the no bet list. Let's go.
Yeah, that was I didn't bet it. I thought I did last night. I saw I didn't today. I just never ended up pulling the trigger, which was depressing. So that sucked. What also sucked, rhythm play loses. My Badgers got smoked. It is what it is. This team on the road may be an issue, but that building was on fire tonight. It was jumping. They got it to an early lead and then just fizzled away. So this might be a team you look at home, and then on the road you might just look to alt-line fade because they've been getting absolutely pieced up on the road if they're not at the Kohl Center.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it was a tough spot for them, and Nebraska, man, that place is sneaky, a tough one of the tougher places to walk into in college basketball. I'm not kidding, especially when they're up. They got the fans jumping, and Nebraska just couldn't miss, and unfortunately, that's all Wisconsin could do, and turn the ball over a lot. If only Wisconsin could have scored 10 more points, even. After what they kind of had a slow start to the second half as too, and did they only score like in the first 10 minutes of the second half or something like that?
Not sure. According to KenPom, they got 17 points the first 10 minutes, but they put my ass to sleep. That legitimately, that I fell asleep in that game. It was getting to be a beatdown. I mean, shot 21% from 3, only had 11 turnovers, but. I mean, when Nebraska's got 30 defensive rebounds, and your shot doesn't fall, you're not getting a second opportunity, and it's very reflective of the score, getting pieced up by 30. Brutal night, but they'll be fine. Who do they got next? Central Michigan. Villanova, basically at home. So that might be a spot to get them going. I believe that's at like Fiserv or something. Yeah, it's at Fiserv. In Milwaukee, so that'll be a play for me on Wisconsin. Just considered basically a home game, but who knows? They're just they're rough on the road this year, to say the least. So I think we won 1 game away from home, and that was Providence on the neutral. Otherwise, BYU beat us by almost 30. We lost by 11 to TCU and 30 tonight. So this might be a rough road year for the Badgers.
Fake team for sure. But it's tough. It's tough to go on the road and win the Big Ten. It always has been. And feeling good. Going to be another green night for me. Good profit. Not the best. Do a little better. I feel like in December I've been battling the win one, kind of lose one, kind of stuff. After just a unbelievable start, but hey, doesn't matter. We're up. We're green, and we're ready to hit the machine. We are sponsored by Rhythm. Just so you guys if you didn't know, we use Rhythm.ai. We've been partnered with them, and they've given us a promo code to sign up with them using a promo code for 25% off your first month. PFP25. They also have a trial available as well to go over all types of things: spreads, money line, totals. You name it, in all types of sports. I was rocking them with NFL. Got me in the green on Sunday a little bit with NFL bets. And I barely had to do anything. Just pulled out my phone. It's that easy. The days of chugging models, loading up CSVs. I used to do this all the time back in the day for college basketball. Those days are over. It's as easy as going to the App Store on Rhythm and also going to a website on any browser, rhythm.com. Promo code PFP25. Yes. But yeah, fun one today. Shout out Rhythm. The plays of the days have been solid. They didn't get home as we talked about the Wisconsin bet, but that's all right. They've been cooking, and they're going to continue to cook. And the Pump Fake Pod has been continuing to cook as well too. The chat's been cooking. We appreciate you guys rocking. Make sure to hit that like button and hit that like and subscribe as well. And I mean, as much as we're a college basketball show, I know we give each other shit. I can't talk about Colts football. Well, maybe I can. I got a little resurgence of Philip Brown. We're seeing the best reality show of a franchise in a while, but we're also seeing a reality show on the college football front. I don't know. I feel like we have to talk about this. Someone in the chat mentioned it, Brennan. Sharon Moore fired as head coach, banging his staff member, his executive assistant, all the internet sleuths that came to it. Couple tweets from about 2 weeks ago predicted this. So the rumor mill's been flying. Now Sharon Moore gets caught. I don't know how true it is, Trevor. Is it true that he actually, like, these threads of him like going and being like suicidal thoughts and stuff or whatever? You're on mute. Number 3.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I don't even know what this is going to be ridiculous. This is going to be crazy to follow. Sharon Moore definitely is never coaching again in college. I don't think ever. I think he's got some much bigger issues to deal with. I think he's got like 6 felony counts coming his way.
Like battery, larceny, sodomy,
sexual assault. There was a bunch of other things. He's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. Michigan as a whole, they talk about being Michigan men and guys of honor, but since Harbaugh came in there, saw that they have 7 guys who've been arrested, DUI, and now this. So tough look for Michigan. I say death penalty. Finish them off.
April 2024. It's been going on for a while, apparently. That's when those people were pictured. But yeah, mugshots, I guess. So maybe it is. But I mean, yeah, 16-8. I'm like, this dude had to fuck something up somehow. I'm like, all right. So at first I was like, oh, maybe he's like really implicated and Michigan's about to get caught more. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, and then all of a sudden it was boom, bam, banging, Ime Udoka style. But Udoka got in. I mean, but hey, it's a little different. Not as bad as using a young girl. And I'm very sorry for the wife and kids of the family. That is just horrible. And yeah, she's a beautiful wife. Looked like I'm sure they had great kids, and that's just a tough scene. Yeah, definitely fumbled the bag. He's gonna have to pay child support. He's gonna have to give up his assets, his salary. Yeah, fumbled the bag and just fumbled life, man. Come on, man. What are commitments these days? Come on, especially in the name of life. Oh gosh, yeah, I did see this. I didn't know if this was AI or not, but I did see that. I don't know if you never know these days. You gotta double check. Yeah. You gotta double check. But who are we? I mean, come sue us, Sharon Moore. You start banging your lawyer, probably. But hey,
tough,
good.
Tough day to be Sharon Moore. That's for sure. And Michigan.
Absolutely. Hey, appreciate you guys in the chat. Another solid day for the Pump Fake Pod. Like I said, hit that like button. Follow at Stooley Picks on Twitter. Follow at Michael_Hufford3 on Twitter. All of our sheet picks are posted in the sheet in the comment section of the video. Posted on the pinned tweet of our Pump Fake Pod Twitter at Pump Fake Pod. And come haze us, come tail us. We got an easy slate tomorrow. Another easy slate tomorrow night. And then Friday night, a banger slate to get into. So, yeah, let's freaking go. And let's get into the mini slate. Trevor. Say the magic 2 words.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought you
forget that. All right, how shall we? How about we?
And Jen, you have not missed picks for today, but we did recap our picks, and they were good. We had a good day. You can rewind if you want to, but you already know what happened today. So,
Green Bay laying 2.5 at IU Indy. I wanted to take the dog in this no matter what. I don't want to lay points with Green Bay. I don't want to lay points with IU Indy. But I am going to go with Green Bay, especially after last game, up 12 or whatever, with like 2 minutes left and blew that game entirely. I think not that they're going to be on a warpath or anything, but that was 2 games ago. They just got housed by Wright State. I forgot about that Wright State game. Yeah, they just got pieced up by Wright State, IU Indy.
Doug Gottlieb just threw a chair. So
yeah, no, that was 2 games ago. I forgot that they played a game after that.
Oh, it was
and they lost by 28 immediately after. I'll take it.
It was 2 games ago.
Yeah, it was the.
It was at the home gym against. Yeah, that's right, against Robert Moore. So. Yeah. You're gonna see IUPUI in the jungle.
No, I thought Green Bay was off of that bad loss. I forgot they played another one. I'll take the over 166. IUPUI, no defense. Green Bay's offense has looked much better this year. Excuse me, gotten them some wins and hung in some games. So I'll take the over 166.5 in this one. To Daniel's point, it does seem low, but I'll take it. I think both teams get in the 80s. So if we're both in the 80s, I feel like this game's going to go over. It's just going to be a foul fest towards the end. I feel it's going to be tight. So, give me over 166.5. If I had to pick a side, it would be IU Indy in this one.
My dog's freaking out. It's a short play. It's IUPUI, IU Indy in the jungle. Respect the rebrand. I'm going to go with IU Indy here. I like them at home. I think we're seeing an implosion of Gottlieb. We've seen some tension boiling, and I think there is some tension boiling behind the scenes, of course, to get Green Bay back to where Sundance Wicks had this program before he left to Wyoming. IU Indy, they haven't been able to score the ball super well lately. I mean, 85 against Morehead State, but from what we've seen in the past of IU Indy, it's really, really been LA Fitness defense. I think Green Bay is going to have some issues there. I think Green Bay's strength for sure is getting to the line. IU Indy fouls a good amount, and they make a good amount of free throws, Green Bay does, versus where IU Indy struggles at free throws. But guess what IU Indy does pretty well? Force turnovers, get into transition. They can dominate you in the front court. They can dominate you in the back court on defense just for how physical they play. And if they can get some steals, especially on the inbound, I could see Green Bay be discombobulated. I'll take IU Indy on the short spread here. I may be in attendance.
Yeah, I'll be in attendance when they get the return game in Green Bay in January. But next, East Carolina's laying 5.5 at home against App State. I don't want to lay 5.5 points with East Carolina ever.
Hold on, dude. I'll be right back. I got to take my dog out.
You're good. App State, okay, cool. They beat Virginia Lynchburg 133-45. Holy hell. They took out some frustration in that one, but prior to that, lost 3 straight. Elon Mercer, Asheville. Did these two play last year? I don't think so. They did not play last year. All right, so no revenge point. App State's got High Point on deck. I don't even know if they can really afford to look ahead here at all. East Carolina doesn't really do a whole lot. They like to play slow. Their offense is abysmal, but they can't get to the foul line. So maybe that'll boost them over. But they're shooting 68%, 59% from App State from the free throw line. I think blindfolded anybody in this chat could shoot better than that from the free throw line. But I think East Carolina's landed a big number here for a reason. Give me East Carolina minus the 5.5. Plug your nose. probably won't bet this game. Well, this is a short slate. Might have to bet it. I'll take ECU. Land the points. I mean, it's going to be tough for App State to do anything when you shoot 29% from three, 52% inside the arc. And then when you do get the free throw line, you're literally the worst team in the country or bottom three teams in the country at free throw percentage. So that's going to be tough. Give me ECU laying the 5.5.
I kind of like Brennan Gregory here on IU Indy, 82.5, by the way. I think that's great. And yeah, they do. They really do. Man, I feel like this line stinks for a reason. This is already kind of down a little bit, 3.5, 4.5 places. So, I think people are betting App State just for how bad East Carolina's been. So I would even wait to bet it, Trevor, if you're looking to bet East Carolina. But I think App State will compete in the first half. I think this is a getaway spot for East Carolina in the second half. We've seen App State run at very slow pace, and I think it works out, but it works out well for them in the first half. And like you said, they just scored 133 on Wednesday, but they've had almost 8 days now of a break. East Carolina, they just haven't looked good. Only 68 points against Maryland Eastern Shore. I could see this being a really big slugfest kind of game. I think App State can muck them up in the first half, but they lose steam as East Carolina kind of has just a little bit of more longevity, kind of a little more pace. I think we've seen App State kind of falter in the second half. So I'll take App State first half plus the points.
I'm going to chalk Northridge up to an L.
What'd you say?
Northridge an L. Drop a play for the kid to drive, not even shoot, turn it over in the paint. So shout out Northridge blowing a 4-point lead the last minute. Holy shit, he missed a free throw. Okay, you just need a point to tie. Driving, fouled. They had a foul to give.
I need Lamar plus 19.5.
I need Northridge. Please, Northridge.
Please.
In that one.
Virginia Tech's laying 20.5 against Western Carolina. Over-unders 151.5. Let's see. It feels like Virginia Tech could smash Western Carolina. West Carolina's kind of butt. They lost by 31 to Cincinnati, who I feel like is somewhat similar competition. 20 to High Point. Got creamed by Duke, of course, but Virginia Tech, man, they can turn the ball over. They held George Mason to 62 points, won by 11. I know at times like their defense kind of blunders and whatever, but their offense has really cooked, and I've kind of enjoyed what Virginia Tech's done. I'll lay it here with Virginia Tech. I think we see a get back spot. I know that they've kind of had to worry some, but I see 19.5s available as well too. I just don't think West Carolina can really compete. We know Vontavious Woolbright's not in that locker room anymore and hasn't been for quite some time. One of the Pump Fake Pod OG specials from back in the day, Trevor.
Yeah.
But I think where Western Carolina can thrive is down low and rebounding, and that's kind of where they're going to go, I believe, on offense. Where Virginia Tech defends the perimeter super well, like I said, can force turnovers. But this being in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech with the size advantage and athleticism, I think we're going to go Virginia Tech lay it.
Yeah, I'm with you. They should absolutely. We don't need a 3-pointer. Got it. Oh, holy! I hate that dumb fucking 3-point shot at the end of games when you're down one.
Like UNCC Asheville when they had a chance to go, and then they went to overtime, and it was just some stupid like dribble motion, and then just a horrible shot 3 being double teamed.
Everybody does that. Steph Curry ruined basketball. Plain and simple. Everybody wants to do it. So it comes through this time, I guess. Asheville at least came through. So 2 seconds left up to Northridge money line. Please just knock on wood. No crazy shit here. Virginia Tech. I think they crush them. Size advantage. They're staying home. It's not like this is the last game before Christmas. They got Maryland Eastern Shore, Elon, and then they're off for 11 days. So I think this is just a spot. They came in off of George Mason. They played Colorado State, St. Mary's, VCU, South Carolina, George Mason, and now you get basement dweller Western Carolina here. I mean, they've put it on these bad teams before. I think they do it again. I think the game Eastern Shore and Elon are kind of be go through the motion games, but I think this is a smash game, so they're going to go try to kill them.
Yeah, let's go Hokies, baby, and Warbucks take it home. Let's go. Nice. Appreciate you, man.
2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Warbucks. Let's finish this. Hands up. Don't jump. No fouls. Play some good defense here.
Let's go. I need like I said, I need Lamar plus 19.5. So if they win, I get into the 30-unit column back in the year. Got all the way up to 34 units and went back to 27. So we've been battling, but it's been good. We're back. We're going to be back in the 30. If not, we'll be just shy of it if they lose. So this Lamar team's been fun, man. I enjoyed watching them. This CSUN game's great too.
Yeah, hopefully it ends great.
Foul him.
What happened? Did he step out?
Oh, did they foul?
No, they didn't foul. I think he stepped out. What's going on? I have no sound on, so I'm just.
I don't either.
I don't think they're calling him out. They called a timeout. Okay, 1 second left at half court. Yeah. Arlington's catching 2.5 at Rio Grande Valley. I know these two have had to play last year. What happened?
What
happened?
They
did not play last year.
They did not play last year, I don't think. Yeah, just but I'm glad they're playing this year. UT Arlington, man, they've had some decent spots on the road. They won at Evansville. They won at Weber State. Their defense is awesome. I love their defense, and they're fun to watch. But offensively, they just kind of lack, and that's where UT, to me, UT Rio Grande, UT Pan American, they're good at home, man. They're 2-0 at home. One of them against D1, but they really shut down Austin Peay on Sunday. And I feel like UT Arlington's a very similar opponent with their kind of style of play. And I'd say UT Arlington just has a little bit of a worse offense than Austin Peay as well too. So Peay. I'll go Grande Valley at home. I think they've been able to pick it up. I like this team at home, and I will take the -1.5 on BetMGM as well too.
Yeah, I'll be on Rio Grande Valley too. Arlington, bottom 20 in pace in the country. Turn the ball over, 23% rate. So you played at an incredibly slow pace, and then almost 25% of your possessions are turnovers here. Well, not 25%, but possessions turned over. I mean, you can rebound, cool, but you shoot 28% from three, less than 70% from free throw. I think that's going to be rough. I know what's their nuts. Grand Valley doesn't play or shoot great defense either, but they can light it up from three. They can force turnovers. They don't turn it over. I'll lay it with them at home. This line feels a little weird, but Rio Grande Valley's played some tough teams at least. I mean, Baylor, Boise, Illinois, they've all played, and Arlington has played New Mexico. That's about it. They stepped up again against Arkansas State, lost by 20 on the road. Hitting the road again here. Give me RGV at home. Lay it. And shout out Northridge. 8-3 day. Let's go. Shout out them. Shout out Purdue for the big ones. Love that. What a game.
Let's go. Yeah, big day for the Pump Fake Pod. Let's freaking go. Free show, by the way. We'll never be paywall. So we'll never be paywall. Never be paywall. Free show. Let's freaking go. Big one. Iowa State -11.5 against Iowa. This line's already kind of up to 12.5, I believe. So it looks like Iowa State's being bet, and I don't blame them. Does Iowa know what they have coming, man? I know this seems like a lot of points in a rivalry game against a Ben McCollum team, especially when an Iowa State team just walked into Purdue and shell-shocked them. But just like Michigan, man, I'm not really buying out of this. I know St. John's was a different story. They won by only 1 on a neutral, but outside of that, they've been drilling teams. I think that's going to continue. I know this is a rivalry game, but this just feels like a spot where Iowa's hanging on, semi-tough in the first half, and then Iowa State just pours it on, kind of like we saw for that. But yeah, it is going against the rivalry spot of taking the points, but I feel like Iowa doesn't know what they have coming here with this Iowa State team, and they've just been drilling teams, man.
Yeah, they have. I mean, McCollum and Sturts and the rest of the boys went to Michigan State, got absolutely housed. So, I mean, they've been on the road. They know that environment. This will obviously be a little different, but Iowa State coming off that Purdue game, I feel kind of inflated this line a little bit. I really like McCollum. I think he's a really good coach. Bennett Sturts looked horrible in the Michigan State game. I mean, he shot 3 of 8 from 3, had 4 turnovers, and only shot 3 of 8 from 3. So, I mean, I guess a little under 50% is not bad. But overall, they looked horrible. 7 of 23 from 3, 11 of 17 at the line, 10 of 22 in the arc, and 11 turnovers, with the majority of them, almost half of them coming from Sturts. I think they're going to be up and ready for this one. Iowa State off the huge Mackey game where they handed them like the biggest number 1 home loss of all time. I think they're feeling a little fat happy. I think there's a little inflated. If this is Fran McCaffrey, I'd be putting the entire account on Iowa State laying this number tomorrow. But I like McCollum. I think he knows that this is a big game. He's an Iowa guy. Been at Drake, and I believe his D2 school was in Iowa as well. So he's fully aware of this. His guys are. I think they'll be ready. I'll plug my nose. I'm going to take Iowa whenever this line peaks. So I'll sit and wait. Hopefully this goes up to 13-14. I'll take Iowa and hope they just hang around and lose by 11 or 12 here. So give me Iowa at a future number, not at 12.5.
You know what? And yeah, I mean, I agree with everything in the chat going on. I mean, I agree with the rivalry spot. I think it's a solid play, but also shot lights out as well, given it was a home game against a lowly Maryland team. But they shot lights out. They already had their get right spot as well. I'm not going to walk out from this Iowa State team. I think athleticism is going to win in the end here, and the home crowd's going to get it done. I know that there will be Iowa fans there. It's a rivalry game, but it'll be interesting. I know Ben McCollum's a winner too. There's some things I like about it, but this one just feels like going against the status quo and being a punk here. So I'm going to be a little punk, take Iowa State laying it. And let's go, Crutch. Cheers, brother. Just struck midnight, officially ringing in year 32 with the Pump Fake Pod to the moon. Year 32 is a good one because the round of 32 is awesome in March Madness. So your round of 32, make it to the second weekend, Crutch. We appreciate you tuning in, and I know we'll have you on for another Mac episode, of course. Happy birthday! Wish him happy birthday in the chat.
Happy birthday, man! Happy friggin' birthday! Another little St. Joe's in Pennsylvania. I'm dumb. Yeah. Geometry. Geography's hard. St. Joe's catching 12.5 at Syracuse over under 145.5 at the Carrier Dome here.
Syracuse off the 3 zones here. Interesting.
Syracuse last play, they beat Tennessee. St. Joe's coming in. They've won 3 straight, but again, it's Princeton, Temple, Coppin State. They played Virginia Tech earlier, got housed by 35, and then UNLV beat them by 14 on the road. This Syracuse team, I kind of like, but what I don't like is their free throws. They're like the worst free throw shooting team in the country. I swear to God, they can't make free throws. So if this game gets close and it's going to be coming down to the stretch, a 10, 11 point game, and it's 30 seconds left, you're going to need Syracuse to actually hit free throws. I don't know if they actually can. I mean, what are they shooting here? Syracuse shooting, yeah, they're the worst in the country, 57.3% at the line. That is awful. And you're shooting 29% from three. That's abysmal. St. Joe's top 10 free throw shooting team in the country. They're shooting the same 28% from three. So nothing pretty. A little bit of a size advantage for Syracuse, and obviously best player on the floor in Ncaa and Anthony, but I'm going to take St. Joe's. I think the free throw shooting is going to come back and kill Syracuse in this one. They'll look all right, and they'll be up 10-11, and then the free throws aren't going to fall, and they're going to win this game by 9 or 10. So give me St. Joe's plus 12.5. I know Syracuse has looked shockingly pretty good this year. I mean, they played that Houston game tight, Kansas, and then Iowa State drilled them, but don't really have much size. It's not like St. Joe's is a incredibly big team. I think they'll match up fairly well. This is a close game. Give me St. Joe's plus 12.5 here.
I'm gonna bet mostly all these games. I'm not gonna bet every game, and this might be the one I'm not betting. I'd have to lean St. Joe's, but I like this Syracuse defense. I feel like this defense is could be an issue for a St. Joe's team that kind of lives down low. That 2-3 zone kind of it could be disruptive, especially for their 3-point game. And St. Joe's not my favorite shooting the ball team. I think you're hunting for a back door when you take St. Joe's. I'll lay it with Syracuse. Check the page tomorrow if I end up betting it, but I probably won't. I do love this Q's team, though. They're getting fire.
Yeah, they look good. If they could shoot free throws, I'd be all over them. But you can't lay this big of a number against a decent St. Joe's team and shoot that bad at the free throw line and expect to cover. So, give me St. Joe's. And our favorite fan, Z Paulson, thanks for showing up. Even though you hate us, you still show up every day. I did own up to the Badger pick. Whoop-de-doo. It's the first conference loss in December. We will be just fine. Sit back, relax. They will be just fine. Appreciate you tuning in, sweet cheeks.
They made him fall asleep. He said that he said that. So
yep, I did.
And then we missed a game here.
It's at the end.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because the line wasn't out. I actually forgot to move it over.
That's okay. We'll hit it at the end. North Dakota State is going into Bakersfield and laying points, which North Dakota State has already been out west. They went out west to start the season. They went out west to Oregon. They went out west to UC Davis. And so I think that this is going to be just fine for a North Dakota State team going into Cal State Bakersfield. I think North Dakota State is much better. That's why we're seeing this many points on the road. I see 5.5, also 6.5. So shop around. Listen, I'm gonna take North Dakota State here, and Rhythm kind of likes it as well too, just a tad bit. Just so you know, which is good to know, and a little motivator that I needed. I think on an eye test, North Dakota State can just absolutely body a Cal State Bakersfield that can't defend down low at all. I think North Dakota State's going to out-rebound them, get tons of second chance. Maybe start a little sluggish on offense, but this is going to be a game of attrition for a Bakersfield team that just can't play good on both sides of the ball. They can't run really, and they kind of rely on going to the line and living off teams that foul a good amount. But North Dakota State doesn't do that. So I think this is going to be a dominant performance for the Sioux, the Bison, whatever. The North Dakota State minus 5.5.
Yeah, Ken's kind of got it. The blue court system, that one's always a weird one. I really want to play Bakersfield at home, catching 3 possessions, but they they rely on getting points at the free throw line. 4th in the country at percentage of points at the free throw line. 4th in the country, and they shoot 72%. So all they do is get to the line. They draw fouls. But what?
Oh my God! Lamar just covered. Oh my
At the
God!
Buzzer.
Oh my God! Let's go! Let's go! We're back in the 30 units. Let's go! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I was a little late there, but freaking if you ever notice when ESPN Plus and shit like they go to commercial or something like that, it takes a while to like speed like. It's like the commercial slows it down even further. So sometimes I exit out when the game's back on. Sometimes you're like so far back behind. So what a cover by Lamar for the back door. Back door's open to end the night. Lock your doors. You're fucked. Good day. I'm gonna make about 1.2 something units and get back into the 30 unit column. Let's go, Lamar. Shout out Lamar. Let's go.
Bang.
But
I will take North Dakota State. You rely on free throws, you're not going to get that, and you turn the ball over against a defense that can turn it over. They do have Drake on deck on Saturday, so flying from Cal to Iowa could be an interesting spot for him. But home to California, I think they were out for 4 days or so. I'll take North Dakota State here, laying it. I think Bakersfield will be in hell for majority of this game, so I'll take North Dakota State.
It is a weird one. That court is weird for sure, but I think their travel spot already, and if you only got a court to defend this team, I think it's an issue for them. So, but yeah, we got one more game here. Missouri is laying 22.5 against Alabama State, I believe.
Yeah, I made this slide. I don't know where the hell.
Where
the hell it went. Interesting.
I didn't see it on there. There's only 7 slides. We're good. Let me see. We're good. Over under is 157.5. Time. Why they add this freaking timer to the backstage? That's stupid. Alabama State. No, I know. That's not how you spell Missouri. I was typing it fast. Good God. Missouri. That's kind of how you say it, though. And if Missouri was sponsored by Palantir, but Missouri laying 22.5 against Alabama State, over under 157.5. Trevor, take us home to start the final game of the night.
Yeah, we're there. There they are. SEC Network Plus. Stupid. Okay, let's put this game on. Whatever. Okay. Anywho. Alabama State coming off of the UT Martin loss by 10. They went to New Mexico. That was a 6-point game. So good for them. Went to Colorado, got pieced. Florida State pieced them up. They beat UAB. I don't remember that. They beat UAB on the road.
In the season, and we were worried about UAB. And then Andy Kennedy got those guys in the shape, and then they won like 3 in a row against good teams. It was a High Point, I think, on the road. They bounced. Yeah,
High Point, South Bama, South Illinois. UTEP Drake, and then a loss to Middle Tennessee. So yeah, maybe that was a loss they needed. But Alabama State has kind of popped up and played these teams pretty well. But Missouri is off back-to-back losses. Kansas, Notre Dame, and Kansas kind of put belt to ass a little bit in that one. Now they're coming back home. You're going to get an Alabama State team that doesn't really do much of anything well. Yeah, they shoot the 3 well. So I guess, Missouri could give it up there. If Alabama's hitting, they can hang in this game, but they can't shoot for there. They don't get to the free throw line. They have a turnover issue a little bit, and they just can't defend. They're going to be at an incredible size disadvantage. So even getting those threes up, it might be difficult unless they're just wide open. I think this is a spot Missouri just drills them. Chalky McChalkerson tomorrow, but I think Missouri drills them back home. Dennis Gates, back-to-back losses, and they just got embarrassed by Kansas. That is always a huge game for them, and got crushed. I mean, they played these teams. They beat Howard by 21. SEMO was a 5-point game, but VMI was almost a 40-point game. Beat Minnesota by 23. Prairie View by 20. South Dakota by 30 something. I mean, they drill these teams. And now they're coming in off of back-to-back losses and a Kansas loss. I'll take Missouri laying it. I think they absolutely just crush them tomorrow. Let's go, Dennis Gates. Get your boys ready, and you got to get one back after that Alabama or Kansas loss. And you only have Bethune-Cookman on deck, so I will lay it with Missouri here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this number slide just a little bit higher and take Alabama State here. I think we're seeing a tough issue for Missouri. I know that they're off the back-to-back losses and a good little whip up and shape game, but I kind of see another just sleepy spot here where they're still whipped up in shape if they win by 20 to 25 points. And Alabama State, they've been proven that they can go in and score a good amount of points. I think if they can get 70 against this Missouri team, Missouri's flirting in the low 90s, we can see Alabama State kind of sneak by on this cover for sure. And the books kind of think so too, I believe, with the total. So, I don't love it. I know Alabama State's kind of been bouncing around, but and have fallen off since their start of the season. But Missouri has too, and I think we kind of see a sleepy spot here. I'll let this number climb and wait to bet this as people pour in on Missouri here.
Yeah, I guess we'll battle. Hopefully, we get a nice middle number here, but I'll be laying it with Missouri tomorrow. 22.5 I'm seeing too. So I will lay it. Let's go, Dennis Gates.
Pump fake pod in under an hour. Gotta love it. Sometimes it's always good. Can get better sleep. And but hey, who knows? I'm always down to talk ball and stay up late in the wintertime and cozy up here in the cabin, talking some shop. Good day today, Trevor. Fire day. Me, a pretty good day. Back in 30 units. We're feeling good. Trevor, or I believe Elliot had a good day as well too. But yeah, I know he was a lot at work. I will not be on the show tomorrow. Elliot will be on the show tomorrow with Trevor. Another week kind of slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games again. But some good ones. Texas, Connecticut, Missouri State, Xavier. But don't you worry. As of always, I'll put my picks on the sheet for you to fade. And then Friday night, not be here for the Friday night episode. You got a wedding or something?
I'm going to Iowa for the weekend, so of course I will be more likely be driving during the show, unfortunately. So MIA on Friday for me, probably the only Friday show I'd be MIA for the entire year.
Well, enjoy it. I'll probably miss one or Friday nights. That's why we got 3 people. And 3 people definitely makes it a 4-hour show. But hey, I'm glad when we have a full show and talking ball for that long. But yeah, it'll be Elliot and I for Friday night going over the slate. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's going to be a good slate on Saturday. And then obviously no show Saturday as always. And then, but we always drop our picks. Sunday's got a great slate, 30-something games on Sunday to go over, and then back Sunday night again to do it all over as we creep up into finals weeks for these kids. It ain't. We don't care though. You're still playing ball, guys. Guess what? You're still playing ball. That never ends until it does. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Trevor, you got any final thoughts here? Maybe join us on the drive. I know it might be 10-2, but maybe join us on the drive for a bet or two.
Yeah, if I am driving, I'll be having it on for sure. I mean, it's not like there's some great games on Friday night that I must watch. So it would be on if I'm still driving. Otherwise, I will tune in at some point. That's for sure. Everybody else should tune in if you can.
Yep. And Crutch, appreciate you and tuning in, and I'll hit one for you because if you got finals week.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Appreciate you, Crutch. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Community's great here. Enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow, but we will see you tomorrow. Pump Fake Pod always. Pump Fake Pod to the moon. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's freaking go, guys. Peace and love.
Go. Toodles.